on the whole, I'm actually rather impressed with this. The construction is really well done. Here's the one thing. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. It does snap right on and off the clamp part. And as you can see, then you can sort of sand it up. I'm not sure if they intended that way. If they did, that's some great foresight. I like that. That, and also the inner grip. All other bicycle clamps in the past that I have used and seen have either used like little silicone grippy type of things, or foam cushioning, or something along that lines. This is actually the first one that uses what seems to be like a vinyl-like surface. And if you ever run your hand against any kind of vinyl surface, you automatically will think, oh, okay, yeah, it has some grip without bulking up the insides, which usually is the case with the foam paddings. And foam can actually get pretty ripped up if you're pretty rough on your bike, or the silicone grips. So yeah, I like that, and like I said, it just snaps right back on. The thumb screw itself is very large, easy to grip, to tighten it up, and the actual joint between the speaker, of course, you can tighten it up to 2 ways, and it has a little bit of swivel action on it, so lots of adjustments here. I mean, really nice construction. The speaker itself has what feels like a rubberized, not silicone perhaps. It doesn't really feel like silicone, but it could be. But it has a protective covering over the top portion. And so you can see the speaker construction. It has a very small grill. So even though I'm not actually finding an IP rating on the box, I would... Oh, no, I did. I was going to say I was going to rate this as an IP4 based on construction, but I finally just found the IP rating on the box. I'm looking at it right now, IP4. So, hey, I was right. So IP4. IP4 is your standard shower speaker rating. So, you know, it can withstand splashes from all directions without affecting the internal components. However, as due to my estimation off the construction, not particularly suited for torrential downpour. So if this really starts raining, you're going to want to tuck this away. But for riding on a bike and splashes, light drizzle, you should be okay. Yeah, now the one thing that might be a slight sticking point is the buttons. There's the microphone, and it does connect via both the media and the phone channels. And it sounds okay, as well as one can expect from, a microphone that's probably going to be about, I'm going to guess, about 2 feet away from your mouth, depending on where your handlebars are and where you position it. And it seems all right. This is from where I'm sitting right now and where the microphone is now. This is how I tested it, and it sounded decent enough. Well, as well as one can expect. But as for the buttons are actually kind of stiff. Now the buttons, though, because you have this cover on it, the material around the buttons will probably work out over time, becoming a bit more flexible, becoming less of a strain to push the buttons. But right out of the box, they are like kind of have to push down pretty hard. The plus and minus are your tracks and volume. Long press for the volume. And the volume output, I'll show you in a moment at max volume, but the volume isn't crunking, but it's still plenty loud, especially when you're considering this as directional volume coming straight towards you as you position it. The audio, which you'll hear again, I think is good. Good for what this presents, what this does, how this is constructed. So we'll go ahead and hit the play button. This is, once again, also your phone answering button, as well as your power button. Hit the play there. So yeah, good audio. Good audio for a single speaker. It's actually got pretty decent omnidirectional audio too, meaning that if you have it facing away from you, it's not going to like suddenly dramatically decrease in volume. And I have to say, once again, I'm not sure if using that as a stand like that was intended, but if it was, I got to give extra kudos for making this an easy snap-on, snap-off type of deal. That's kind of neat. So all in all, yeah, I absolutely have no problem giving this 5 stars. This is a really well done bicycle speaker. It certainly is better than there was one. It was like a football shaped one, and its volume was like, holy smokes, mega volume. But it was just a little awkward for the handlebars, just a little bit awkward, and the general construction was nowhere as robust as this. Nor was it really that waterproof. But yeah, definitely an IP4 construction, just eyeballing it, and as confirmed when I finally found it on the packaging just now. So all in all, good stuff. Alright, you guys have yourself a great one.